Microsoft changed their licensing models, and surprisingly, their cloud partners are not too pleased about it. Hello, and welcome back to the Sam Beast YouTube channel. My name is David Foxen, and you may remember that on the 1st of October, Microsoft changed some of their licensing rules in order to make it easier to use their software on their competitors' or partners' cloud environments. That sounds like a really positive thing. We're going to help you. You're not an Azure customer, you run in AWS, but you can still use your Microsoft licenses that you've already got. We're going to help you. Sounds awesome. So those licensing changes actually had a bit of an impact on those cloud partners who have now lodged an antitrust complaint within Europe stating that basically Microsoft are restricting the licenses that users can use on partners' cloud environments, or they're actually increasing the pricing by a substantial amount to run Microsoft licensing in their cloud environments rather than Azure. Now, these partners are concerned that Microsoft are trying to drive their customers basically to use Azure because they're making it financially better, basically. If they're giving you the option to have cheaper Microsoft licenses in the Azure environment or bring your own license that's actually in a cheaper, more cost-effective way, then these cloud partners are worried that that's going to drive away their business and is actually making it really unfair on them and hosting Microsoft and Windows-based licensing. They fear that this is basically limiting their European customers in having very little choice into moving into the Microsoft Azure space for desktop virtualization and application hosting. So some of the feedback that customers are giving is that they actually can't move their existing Microsoft licenses into another cloud platform like AWS, Amazon Web Services, like Google Cloud. They are actually not able to move these licenses or use their licenses in these other cloud partner environments. Instead, Microsoft are insisting that you have to buy new licenses to use in their cloud partners' own environments, kind of neglecting the point of trying to help, like they mentioned earlier. So because of all of this, the cloud infrastructure service providers in Europe formally lodged a complaint on the 9th of November against Microsoft, basically saying that these practices are unfair and not right. So the next step in this, now that the complaint has been raised to the highest level possible, is that they're going to review it, check that the licensing changes Microsoft have made do actually result in them being the dominant cloud force within Europe and is actually alienating the other cloud providers. Because obviously you do not want a monopoly. Organizations, end users want to be able to have choice and to be able to use their existing licenses in whatever kind of cloud environment that they've already set up. It'll be interesting to see what the feedback of this is and what the investigation actually decides is happening. On the one hand, I can understand where Microsoft is coming from in terms of they really want people to use Azure. However, obviously people are going to want to use their licenses and their software in other cloud instances. Making it more expensive, I get. Physically stopping it from happening, I don't quite understand. But yeah, from a business point of view, I can understand where they're coming from and why it makes sense. From a customer and a cloud partner perspective, I totally understand why you'd be annoyed at this and want to lodge a complaint, because it's basically restricting the number of platforms that you can use and may even mean that your platform can't be used with Microsoft licensing moving forward. Or if it can be, it's so much more expensive than using it in Azure, or you can't bring your own license over from your existing agreements. So understand both sides of the fence, but really keen to understand what your thoughts on this are. How do you think Microsoft have played this? Do you agree with what they've done? As you, as an end user and as a customer, how does this kind of make you feel? Do you feel like you are being kind of routed directly to go and use Azure only? Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. Hope you found it useful, and see you next time here at the Sam Beast YouTube channel. Happy iTamming.